It's all in perception. So, say there's 100 people looking at me right now. But those 100 people will all have a different perception of me. Same goes the other way around. There's 100 people viewing you right now. There'd be 100 different points of view of perception. And we all perceive things a little bit differently. In some countries we perceive things, it seems like it's kind of narrowed down into some countries, we perceive things similarly. And that's due to education, to media, to your family, to your friends, to what's been brought up in your environment. Because we build beliefs in the mind. So the beliefs that we have about our reality, like say, oh, you should wear these types of clothes, or you should have this type of job, or you should have money, or you should have, I could go on, you should look a certain way, you should act a certain way, there's all of these perceived ways of life or living, or how things should be. So I could be coming off, and one person could start having some totally different perception of me because of how they view how things should be. Now, the idea is to get past all this. It's, at the end of the day, it's judgment, and we could have very nice things to say to some people, and we could have very poor things to say to some people, but that's all based on your perception of reality. What does your perception have to do with my perception, or my friend Larry's perception, or any other person in this entire world? We're all the same. We all have the same capabilities. We all have to feel. We all have, some of us have to think, not have to, have a pattern, a stream of thought that's a little more active than others, should we say. But we're all, at essence, the same. We just perceive things differently. And the way we perceive reality creates our reality. So if we think that we are worthy of money, that we feel that day in and day out we have positive feelings about money, feel like that, then money's going to be attracted to us. And you could say the same thing for everything. You feel like you're not a very good person, or you feel like you're weak and defenseless. Well, then you're going to have those realities come into play. And it's the same things for attracting like a spouse or a relationship or whatnot. The people that you have in a relationship, especially you'll notice with intimate relationships, is that you've attracted somebody who has a similar vibration to you. Not saying that they all have the similar likes and dislikes and whatnot, but a similar vibration. So they might not feel good with themselves. They might be a little bit insecure. So when they're insecure, you get pissed off because something that you don't like about yourself, you're insecure. So it ends up being a mirror, and it's really quite interesting. You can learn a lot from getting out of that stream of thought and just paying attention to the present moment, to seeing how things really are, and then you can, instead of reacting, going off a mind-made pattern, you can respond to situations, and you can be exactly who you are, not the one person that says, oh, I made a mistake, or there was regrets of how I was, or anything like that. And the only reason why those ever even exist is because we are not in the present moment when we make decisions all the time. And all that exists is the present moment. Through our mind, we are creating a past or a future. The past doesn't exist. When does the past ever happen? The past always had to happen right now. Same with the future. The future doesn't ever exist. We talk about the future, and then all of a sudden it happens. Well, it happened right now. Everything has happening right now. So if we ever want to get anything done, it's got to happen right now. And there's no tomorrow. There's no whatever. It's now. 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 If we want to take responsibility of our situation, well, then it's time to do it now. It's just being that person now. That's the great part of life. We always have choice. We always have a choice right now. Now we have. You acted like a big fucking asshole. We have a choice to say you're sorry now. Don't come up with a concept. Oh, I'm going to say sorry in the future. Well, the future is right now, so So it's only going to be easier if you do it right now. The future doesn't exist. It's right now. Anyway, I'm repeating myself a little bit at the end there, but just kind of want to get the point across. Peace and love. This is another video from Steve Dev.